Here are 20 free Steam games to play right now. I am going to start this list with Bap Bap, this brand new game that's kind of blowing up right now after its final release. It's a roguelike party game where no two matches ever feel the same. You grab your squad, pick a character, and build the most unfair, overpowered setup possible just to make your friends rage. Next up, we got Tyrus. It's a dark fantasy game where you're running through this creepy cathedral full of enemies and puzzles. The whole point is to save your loved one from an evil necromancer. It feels a bit like an old-school adventure. And if you like games with a bit of story and challenge, this one's worth a try. Or if you're more into co-op action, Skyguard is where it's at. Basically, robots are attacking airships, and you're part of the crew trying to shoot them down. You can buy new weapons, team up with a buddy, and just blast your way through waves of enemies. It's simple, action-packed, and honestly a good time if you've got a friend to play with. Then we have The New Flesh, another new but hit-free Steam game, and it's not about action, it's more of an ambient exploration game. You're basically wandering through this strange, surreal world inside a screen, all set to the music of Red Vox. This game is trippy, and more about the vibes than winning or losing. Speaking of trending games on a budget, I've got some good news. Thanks to our sponsor, Instant Gaming, you can grab some massive titles for basically the price of a snack. Right now, you can get Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition for less than $1.50 for 97% off. Or you can get The Ascent for just $1, sitting at a crazy 90% off. And if strategy's more your thing, the super popular Civilization VI is going for just $2. But it doesn't end there. They've got tons more games at prices that are basically close to nothing. Plus, the deals are running all year, so you don't have to wait for some big seasonal sale. And the best part is that there's a giveaway every other week. All you've got to do is join using my link down in the description, and you could win any game or DLC you want completely free. Huge thanks to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video and helping us play trending games for almost nothing. Now let's get back to some more free Steam games. Then we got Swing into Zero G, a wild multiplayer space racing game where you're swinging around, boosting forward, and trying to outsmart other players to the finish line. It's fast, exciting, and really fun if you like competitive stuff. Speaking of competitive games, we also got Ninja Party. It's from the same people who made Shadow Fight and Vector, so you know the parkour feels smooth. You're basically running, jumping, and competing in little challenges against other players to see who's the best ninja. Easy to pick up, but super addictive. Then we got Bullet Yeeters, a game where you play as these tiny little agents with massive guns, blasting each other in giant household arenas, like fighting inside a kitchen or garage. You've got jetpacks, boss battles, and tons of action. It's kind of goofy, fast, and a total blast with friends. Next is Vigil. This one's a short horror game, but it's creepy in the best way. You're just supposed to be moving boxes in an underground facility, except there's this creepy machine stalking you. What you gotta do is hide, as it only moves when you're not looking, or even when you blink in real life. Speaking of horror, we also got Silent Cleaning. It's part horror, part cleaning sim. You're sneaking through a spooky villa, solving puzzles, and literally scrubbing the place clean, while some creepy stuff is going on. The better you clean, the better your score, like more money your house makes. If you are looking for a racing game, we also got Drift Legends 2. This one's for racing fans. It's a drifting simulator that actually looks super realistic for a free game. Reviews say the controls feel smooth, so if you're into cars and pulling off perfect drifts, this one's worth downloading. Then we've got Dashfire. This is a super fast arena shooter where movement is everything. You've got 8 players, tons of weapons, and it's basically like Mayhem that's free for all. It's got quick matches, non-stop action, kind of perfect if you just want to jump in and blow off some steam. Speaking of action, we also have SCP-CB Multiplayer Reborn. If you're into those weird, creepy SCP stories, this one's for you. Here, you and other players are stuck in a facility full of monsters and experiments gone wrong. It's multiplayer, it's tense, and you never really know what's waiting around the next corner. And then there's Marvel Contest of Champions. This one's a classic if you're into superheroes. It's basically a huge roster of Marvel characters fighting it out one-on-one. There's Spider-Man, Iron Man, Wolverine, all the big names. It's easy to pick up, fun if you like fighting games, and even better if you're a Marvel fan. Then we have Serious Survivors. I like to think of it as Serious Sam, but in a roguelike style. It's over the top, bloody, and doesn't take itself seriously at all. You're blasting waves of enemies, stacking ridiculous perks, and just trying to survive the madness. Then we got Fallen Arena. It's a simple but fun competitive game where you and other players fight in an arena for crystals. The more you grab, the bigger and stronger you get until you're big enough to smack everyone else around. It's got that quick match with friends vibe, and it's easy to jump into. Then we've got Gravebound, an action game where you're stuck in this creepy crypt trying to fight off waves of magical guardians. As you survive, you unlock new powers, weapons, and arenas. It's a mix of survival and upgrading your abilities, and it's one of those just one more run kind of games. Then we got Wires and Whiskers, something different. In this game, you and a friend play as a lab-made gerbil in a magnetic exosuit. You're solving puzzles, fighting mutated enemies, and working together to survive. It's weird, but in the best way, especially if you love co-op puzzle games to play with friends. Then we got Noombra. You play as a young girl stuck in a dark, creepy world full of shadowy monsters. The whole idea is survival, but there's one big rule: you have to stay awake. The atmosphere is heavy, the danger's always close, and it's perfect if you like a slow-burn horror experience. Then we got Daisho Survival of a Samurai. It mixes action RPG gameplay with survival, and even some village building. You're a samurai trying to live, fight, and grow in an open world. There are quests, events, and plenty of ways to die, but it keeps things fun instead of punishing. Find more awesome free games and deals like this in our Discord community server, and have a chat with the rest of the fellow PC, Xbox, and PS players.